Is it actually surprise you that people are doing stupid, crazy, moronic diets all in the quest to get the perfect body, to lose weight, to get skinny, to be popular on social media? Coach Greg, in today's video, we're going over a bunch of crazy diets that you shouldn't be following. And chances are you're probably already following one, or at least have followed one recently.
The cotton ball diet started trending on social media, in which little girls would only eat cotton balls soaked in juice, a weight loss method popularized in the modeling world.
It's not that bad.
And so the cotton ball diet, does anyone think that that makes sense? Literally swallowing cotton balls to help people lose weight. And why do people do it? Well, because dieting sucks. Is it actually surprise you that people are doing stupid, crazy, moronic diets all in the quest to get the perfect body, to lose weight, to get skinny, to be popular on social media? On average, people have tried 2 to 3, maybe even 5 diets every single year. And research shows that 95% of diets fail. And so they keep leapfrogging from one diet to the next, hoping that eventually they'll find the one that works.
The cotton ball diet is as disturbing as it sounds.
Perhaps more horrifying is the infamous tapeworm diet, which involves swallowing a parasite.
People will do anything to get their dream physique. They don't care if there's danger. Think of the drugs people abuse, recreational, performance-enhancing drugs. People will do anything in order to get the body of their dreams.
My personal favorite are the breatharians. They claim to not consume calories, living off the universe's energy.
Or why not just eat nothing? Let's get our oxygen for breathing in the air, in and out. Woo, I'm absorbing all my calories. I don't need to actually eat. Imagine people actually believing this. I haven't consumed any food in 11 years. My body makes all the nutrients it needs. I'm like a flower, and I absorb my energy from the sun. Don't you know it? And so to me, this is just a step up from the Liver King. Of course people are going to believe it. People believe in everything. There's certain people that don't even believe in Santa Claus. Imagine thinking that there's no Santa Claus. People, they stop thinking. They don't use their logic. Oh, I haven't eaten or drank anything in 11 years. I live off the universe. I just believe it to be so. I read a book and now I can do this. Really? You meditated and now you can absorb calories from the sun? And so rather than thinking they just eat when people aren't around, when they're not looking, people assume, wow, that's a great diet. I'm going to follow it.
A recent poll found that the average person attempts 2 fad diets a year.
And so the average person will try 126 fad diets in their lifetime. Imagine, that is ridiculous. And you know what's even more funny? The average person hasn't even tried my diet. I'm not joking, I'm not kidding, I'm not making up these stats. Most people have not tried my circle diet. And is it a fat diet? Nope. And trust me, I've already watched a video and my diet is not on the list. My diet is not a fad diet, and do you know why? Do you know why? Are you ready? Because it's not a fad diet.
And this is the alert of fad diets. A short-term popular diet trend that makes false promises for quick weight loss or health improvements. It is not standard dietary recommendation.
My diet is not short-term, it's the forever diet. And so is it really a diet if you're supposed to eat like this forever? Remember me speaking about maintaining, you maintain a healthy body fat percentage for you, and you simply do that for the rest of your life? You don't yo-yo diet back and forth, up and down. And so my diet is so simple, and although hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people have successfully followed my diet, the reason billions have not done it is because they simply don't know about it. Lack of information and knowledge is the main reason why people are obese. It's not because they can't lose the weight, it's because they don't know how to lose it properly. If they did, they wouldn't be following all these fad diets, now would they? Why would you be eating cotton balls, tapeworms, and clay if you actually knew how to lose weight? The answer is you wouldn't.
Secrets is actually not so secret. General lifestyle principles that have been well established for decades. But you know,
I'm not going to click on that Instagram ad.
Exactly.
But the problem is the good diets, the actual scientific information that makes sense, those videos are not presented to you nearly as often as the ridiculous fad diets. You have the Liver King screaming and shouting to consume raw bull testicles, guys saying the carnivore diet is the best way, don't eat any fruits and vegetables, and Sam Sulek saying drink that chocolate milk and that cinnamon toast crunch thing and burgers, fries, and donuts, bulk up, that's the way to lose weight. And so you're thinking, oh, look at his body, that makes sense. Look at the Liver King. And so I'm going to follow all these fad diet trends. Meanwhile, when Coach Greg makes a video explaining exactly what to do, you don't watch that video. You only watch the drama. Coach Greg, all your videos are drama, yet hardly any of them are. But you think they are because you're only showing the videos that are drama. And so you click on the drama videos, you ignore the 2,500 plus other videos that have nothing to do with drama, and you think all I do is drama. And so is it really my fault that you're not watching my videos that teach you how to eat properly? Of course not. You're probably not even watching this video. There's not enough drama.
These influencers often promise to cure diseases, improve appearance, health.
You want to heal all those diseases? You go to this. If you want to stay diseased, you know what you're eating.
And so whatever happened to eating a healthy, balanced diet from all food groups? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, moderation here, moderation there. That diet sounds boring. I don't want it. I want the quick fix. You tell me to swallow this, I'll lose weight. That's what I'm going to do. You tell me I need to do 150 minutes of cardio a week and eat a balanced diet and lift weights? That seems too confusing. I don't want to do it. But it actually works. But will you try it? Low-calorie, delicious meals so that you're full, satisfied, satiated. How could that ever work? I'm, instead of that, going to try some BS fad diet. I know, I'll eat every week. I'll eat one meal a week, or perhaps, OMAD, once every other day. Maybe I'll do intermittent fasting. I know, I'm only going to eat watermelon because Cali Muscle, he seems so highly intelligent about what to eat. I'm going to do what he did. You know, because he's the smartest person on the internet. He ate ramen noodles in prison, and so he's perfect. Let's follow his watermelon diet. What is wrong with us?
No plant-based food nor plant-based meat substitute can make serotonin, which is why vegetarians and vegans suffer more from mental health issues.
And so many people have cult-like diet followings. They think that that's the only way to do it. And if you eat like them, you're somehow a better human being. Oh, I'm vegan. I don't eat meat. You eat meat, you're a bad person because you ate meat. How dare you eat something that was once alive? Really? I'm a bad person? Well, I guess I'm a bad person. And so people are often guilted into feeling certain ways. If you eat that, you should feel guilty. If you eat this, you should feel good about yourself.
Combine this with the cult-like dynamics, made possible by social media, and it becomes clearer as to how someone could blindly follow something so extreme.
Really? What's next? I'm only gonna eat pizza for 25 years? Oh wait, that already happened.
The raw food community are one of the more extreme groups.
And I'm about to have breakfast. I'm going to go for 15 to 20 bananas for this breakfast.
And so rather than thinking that 30 bananas a day is somehow a good diet, why don't we think that there's something wrong with the person that's doing it? So many people have mental health battles, struggles, they don't understand certain things. And so when someone stands out for doing something so completely different than anyone else, should we not sit down and question their motives or perhaps why they're doing things and try to understand if it actually works or not? Not saying it can't work if they're acting different, but shouldn't we at least try to understand why?
The mom never took her 2-week-old infant to the hospital, and she now faces felony child neglect charges. Her baby still in the hospital.
And so, yeah, we have certain beliefs. We don't want to consume meat. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you can't do that, but then you have a baby that's not being given milk, and the baby's not well. And so, well, really, did it make sense after all?
We struggle so much trying to eat healthy, and it turns out the biggest barrier isn't time or willpower, it's knowledge.
Exactly. The biggest barrier to learning how to lose weight is knowledge. If more people watched my videos where I just explained the basics, the absolute basics, you don't need to be a genius or rocket scientist to understand you should be doing 150 minutes of cardio a week, that you should be eating from all the food groups, having a balance of everything, that it's calories in, calories out. If only people could learn these basic principles, which should be taught in school, it would be so much easier for people to lose weight. But no, we can't teach these things. I tell the kids, hey, it's better to have an orange than to drink orange juice. Orange juice has a lot of sugar. Orange is much healthier. Parents come to parent-teacher day. Why did you tell my kids that oranges are healthier than orange juice? They're the exact same thing. Well, this is why. It's got more fiber, etc., etc., etc. Don't want to hear it. How do you know this? Do you teach my kid math? Well, I've been studying this for years. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell my kids anything about nutrition. You don't know anything. All right, fine. And so what do? You're at school, they're having nutrition day, and they're saying, hey, this is where you get your calcium. Here's your ice cream. Calcium, ice cream, it's dairy. And I'm thinking, what is going on right now? Oh, and peanut butter is the best thing in the world. I'm like, no, this is not what we're supposed to tell our kids. Oh, and you've been good at school all day? Here's a treat. Here's a Halloween candy at the end of the day for being good. And we wonder why kids grow up and have unhealthy relationships with food, which is bullshit. People eat food. We don't freaking court a banana. Last I checked, I don't date a Kit Kat.
Well, many pin the blame on algorithms, stupidity, influencers and marketing.
And so the algorithm does in fact promote stupidity. Look at TikTok. I'm not even allowed to post on TikTok. I've been canceled. If you have an account on TikTok and you're not canceled, chances are you're doing some stupid dance, doesn't make sense, and you're capturing nonsensical ideas. It is the dumbification of the world. It is horrible.
2022. It came out the Liver King was making over $100 million a year from his ancestral supplements.
I mean, that to me is more outrageous than people actually thinking that if you eat bull testicles, you're actually going to build muscle. $100 million. Are you guys out to lunch?
The key word being some people. It's when the multiple red flags of a diet cult come together that blind adherence to something more than a diet is taking place.
And so when someone says that their diet is the only diet, that is a red flag. The red flag is up. Do I ever say the circle diet is the only diet you could ever follow? That you can only lose weight if you follow my specific diet? Or do I simply say calories in, calories out? And I say, if you're in a deficit, you're going to lose weight. And if you're in a surplus, you're going to gain weight. I suggest that you all get to a healthy body fat percentage for you. Not saying it's single digit body fat. I'm saying whatever's healthy for you. It depends on your genetics, and every person is going to be different. And what makes my diet different than perhaps other diets is that you're more full and more satiated. They are not schmuck savings, not little tiny portion sizes. They're big, huge servings, and you can eat everything and anything that you want. You just simply make them lower in calories. Does that not make sense? Because think of it, the alternative is you keep eating what you're eating. If you keep eating the way you're eating, you're going to be in a surplus, you're going to gain weight. But if you do the opposite, you eat fewer calories is going to help you to lose weight. That's why it works. Interested in my cookbook? I have several of them at various price points, PDF and the hard copy, or the Circle Diet book, my life's work, explaining how to lose weight and keep it off for the rest of your life. Click the link in the description. Don't forget to enter code Greg, 10% off.
One expert demonizes carbs, while another demonizes fats. Extreme carnivore advocates demonize vegetables.
Why can't we just say eat whatever you want so long as you're not in a calorie surplus and you're going to lose weight? And if you're too hungry, then switch the foods that you're eating to make them lower in calories. It's easy to just say, oh, eat less. Just eat less. Oh, you're eating 4 slices of pizza, just eat 3, you're going to lose weight. But what if you eat 3 slices and you're still hungry? Very difficult to use willpower, and so that is why I have my friggin' cookbook. This is how it works.
Best diet for humans does not exist. Our responses to food are personal, so our dietary advice must also be personal.
Exactly. There is no single best diet. Even if you look at Brian Johnson's diet to try and live forever, you know Brian Johnson, not the Liver King, the other guy. Even if you copy his diet exactly, for many people, it's going to be horrible. Every person is unique. Everyone is an individual. If I ate the amount of calories he eats in a day and did what I'm doing, I would wither away, perhaps not even exist. I could not survive on only 2,000 calories, not doing the amount of cardio I'm doing, living my life as it is. And so you can't simply copy how someone's eating. And so I'm not going to sit here and say everyone should eat exactly like me. I tell people you should eat a diet that you love, that keeps you happy, healthy, and at a healthy, I'm going to underline, bold that word, healthy body fat percentage for you. Many people, they falsely will say, Coach Greg says you need to be single digit body fat. That if you're not shredded, that you don't have a crazy looking 6-pack with veins going through it, that you're somehow overweight. Never said that.
A lot of this kind of ideology just turns out to make these diet rules that are ineffectual because they put so much pressure on us to alter our normal lifestyle.
Check out the young Mike Israetel. Looks so different. It's so shocking to see him. I've never seen him so young. I've only been following him the last few years, and so, wow, what a shock to see.
I'm not suggesting you're moronic enough to ingest a tapeworm or swallow raw sheep ball sack. But before you laugh at these people, ask yourself, could I be falling for something similar?
And although he's saying you're not moronic enough to swallow cotton balls or tapeworm, what he's saying is you're probably moronic enough to fall for something. I also fell for the fad diets, the BS and so on when I was younger. I was not as educated, and so I understand it's not actually your fault. You need time, you need to be educated. And if the school system does not teach people, educate them on what a healthy diet looks like, and you look at advertisements, social media saying consume bananas, fruits, no vegetables, only meat. How does the average person know what to do? And so I don't blame you. And so please do your research, watch more videos. Don't assume that just because you read it somewhere or you saw a video from someone, that is actually good information. Watch Everybody think about it, put your thinking caps on, and come to your own conclusions. Looking for my number one supplement that I would suggest if you want to lose weight, it's GO2 Max, and not because it's a fat burner, but because it allows you to perform better. Better endurance, better cardio, better energy, better recovery. Interested in GO2 Max, where the number one ingredient is in fact NMN, then please head over to my website. Enter code Greg, 10% off. Subscribe now, press the like button, do this, do that, all over here, watch these videos, do a lot of pointing, and the most important button, no, not the belly button, the button in front of you to get you over to my website so you can check out all the amazing supplements, the cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team, the Circle Diet book, all that's going on, you can get on my website. And until next time, I'm out.